No photography allowed here on the grounds.
What makes you think that?
Because there's signage all over.
I'm watching the camera guy. What are we supposed to do? Just put our hands up, keep walking? I mean, I'm looking at him and you. I mean, what y'all got going on here?
You just videoing?
Yeah, just getting photo, video, audio.
Okay.
Yeah, just working on something.
Okay. You can do that. It's up to you, okay?
Breaking news. Apparently, North Korea has finally won the war against the United States of America.
What's going on here in the United
And we are now under total lockdown, no freedoms. I would, by the way, highly suggest not doing this. I think it's a course of action that's not going to work out well.
You gotta verify all that stuff. You just can't come out here on your own and start taking pictures.
Yeah, I know. The First Amendment. I mean, I forgot that Governor Ferguson repealed the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. Hey everyone, I am free. It is October 17th, 2025. Here we are in the beautiful fall of the beautiful Pacific Northwest. Here in the city of Lakewood, in Pierce County, in the Communist Empire of Washington State, heading on over to Western State Hospital. This is a psychiatric state hospital. It is administered by DSHS, Department of Social and Health Services. Going over here because last year I was told by some sources that they came over here to not only check out the historical markers and museum for old Fort Steilacoom, which is what this property is built on, is the old Fort Steilacoom property, but that it was also something they wanted to just get some footage about the hospital because it's got a long history, very long history here. Back to the fact before the formation of the state. It's that old. So with that being said, they were taking photos, video, etc., and were approached and told they couldn't do that anywhere on the grounds, even near the museum and the historical markers, which of course makes no sense. So there's allegedly some unlawful signs regarding video recording, audio, and still photography. So we're going to see if that's actually true or not, see if there's merit to these allegations. I also received another lead about this place where someone from the sidewalk was taking photos, and apparently there was some sort of an incident, a patient kind of out and about, and allegedly they took photo, video, whatever it was, and we're told they couldn't do that from the sidewalk, not on property, which is crazy to even contemplate that. So we're gonna see if there's any merit to any of these allegations. So while I got your attention, if you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, and subscribing, hitting that all notifications bells and get my stories on the release, I greatly appreciate it. You can follow me on X at I.A.M Auditing, on Facebook at Inland Auditing Media. And if you want to help keep my feet on the streets, you guys know what to do. You can go to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Thanks, as always, for supporting my journalism. And let's get on over here and check it out. How you doing?
No photography allowed here on the grounds.
What makes you think that?
Because there's signage all over. You probably passed it on your way in.
Oh, I guarantee I didn't pass any signage that said that.
Okay, well, I'm letting you know there's no photography here on the grounds.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And is it your impression that that's a lawful prohibition?
Yeah, that's a lawful prohibition.
Gotcha. What makes you think that it's lawful?
There's an RCW with the sign that says no photography on the grounds.
What RCW is it?
I don't recall off the top of my head.
I hope it's not from 7223.
I don't know. But
Gotcha.
there is a sign. So,
Yeah, there's no sign I walked by.
okay, well, there's no photography.
I'm gonna have to politely disagree with you on that.
Okay, I'm going to reach out to my management,
Sure.
have somebody come out and talk to you about
Yeah,
that.
no problem. If you guys want to hang out, I'm just gonna be walking around. I mean, not cleverly disguised or anything.
How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, man?
Doing okay.
Good.
You just videoing?
Yeah, just getting photo, video, audio.
Okay.
Yeah, just working on something.
Okay. You can do that. It's up to you. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
No.
He can do whatever you want to do. This is a.
It is an open campus, but you're
Yeah,
not
it's a-
allowed to take photography. There's signs
it's a-
all over the place.
Yeah, it's a
No,
public-
he's totally
it's a
right. Your coworker's right, man.
No,
Yeah,
I'm afraid he's not.
he's
You
definitely
can go up
correct.
there and go deal with the supervisors. You know.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm calling.
Yeah. You don't have to call him. You just let him go over there.
There you go.
Yeah. That's his guy. That's his guy. As long as he, you know, you can go inside the building and ask for whatever. Hey, man, do your
There you go,
thing,
man.
okay?
Is the 3 available?
What's your name?
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo. See, nice to meet you, man. Well, I appreciate you not escalating like your coworker.
Is
So,
the
thank you.
supervisor available for security?
all right, I'm gonna head out, man. You have a good day, okay? Appreciate your reasonableness and professionalism, D'Angelo.
Hello.
How's it going?
All right, man. I'm watching the camera guy. What are we supposed to do? Just put our hands up, keep walking? I mean, I'm looking at him and you. I mean, what y'all got going on here?
Nothing.
No, he just came over and just started recording.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know what he, you know.
Oh yeah, it's just a camera. It's not like a flamethrower. It doesn't take your soul or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I ain't for nothing like that, huh? Okay.
No, I like that. I've run across two very reasonable, nice people today. This is fantastic. All right, so here is Furwood School. Now, I do not know the exact function of that one. I don't know ages and whatnot, but that is one of them here on this campus. And then we've got the primary campus right here, which is where people are institutionalized, from what I understand. Hence all the cameras. Can't get out. My understanding is this is a involuntary surrender kind of a location here. So.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Are you a staff here?
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need you to exit the campus. There's no public pictures or videos allowed of this facility.
Oh, what makes you think that?
There's a sign up front that says that.
Never walked by any sign when I came on campus.
It's up there. We need you to go ahead and leave campus, please.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm working on something.
All right. We're gonna have LPD come down and
You bet.
remove you.
Sure. You bet, man. Take care. I would, by the way, highly suggest not doing this. I think it's a course of action that's not going to work out well. Just a suggestion.
My thing is, what's your business here? Why you out here taking pictures?
It's my business.
Yeah, it is your business, but you on our campus.
Whoa, your campus?
Our campus,
This
that's
is my
right.
campus.
Oh, really?
It's mine.
Oh, it's your campus?
I own it.
You own it?
I own this.
Oh, really?
You're my employee. You better stop treating me like this.
So you own it, huh?
I own this. It's mine. All right.
You said you own it.
All right, so we got security here saying that this is a location that you just need to leave from. You can't be here. You can't record.
He can do whatever you want to do. This is a.
It is an open campus.
That's absolutely ludicrous, as D'Angelo said. It is an open campus. You are allowed to walk through here. It is on public property. Oh, there is a hatchery. I saw a from Google Maps that there actually is a hatchery back here. So here in a little bit, I'm actually going to go check that out. I find it interesting that they have those hatcheries on grounds like this, because you'd think they would, you know, effectively already be gone or not used, but there is one here. So, hey, did you guys figure out what that RCW was?
LPD will be here soon.
Sure. Did you find that RCW? Because I hope you're not of the mind that from Title 72, Chapter 23, which discusses Western, that there's not something in there, because there isn't. So, if that sign is in fact there, completely unlawful. Completely. Has no lawful predicate for existing. Now, I will say, if, for example, you said, hey, why don't you come on in and check out one of these secure buildings? Totally agree with you. All right, have a good day. Yep, here we go. So this is a marker for it. So that is exactly what it is. The 1858 era officers' quarters are across the parade ground from this, which is those over there. Wow, the fort was closed in 1868. So 1849 to 1868, 19 years. Interesting. How's it going? Not too shabby. You security for?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. Just actually getting some photo and video of the museum. You know, the old Fort Steilacoom historical markers, that kind of stuff, and just checking out the grounds. So.
Did you try to talk to the guys in there?
Oh yeah, they're making up all sorts of nonsense. They're basically saying that you can't be here recording. I mean, this is an old museum. You certainly can be here recording. I mean, plus the way I came on site anyways was no signage.
Yeah.
No signage at all. Said anything along the lines of no trespassing, that you can't record audio, video, photography, that kind of thing. So I don't know what kind of stuff they're making up, but I do think they've got I think they've got a really great career ahead of them for fantasy novel writing, because they appear to just be making up all sorts of stuff today. So I think they got a real good chance of becoming authors for fantasy novels. So yeah. Is it, I just want to make sure, is it your opinion as well that you can't take photo, video, and audio here?
I guess so.
Gotcha. So even at a museum, you can't be at a museum and take photos and videos?
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
What's that?
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Oh,
Let my
gotcha.
fellows come and say.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, well, there seems to be a disagreement. I spoke with D'Angelo, and he made it really clear that you absolutely can do this.
He can do whatever he want to do. This is a...
It is an open campus.
Is there any reason why there seems to be a significant disconnect between what D'Angelo is saying?
So he's asking if it's allowed.
No,
The recording.
no record of property. No
Oh,
photography.
sure you can. It's a museum. This is a historical site.
Yeah, no photography, no videography on the campus.
Gotcha. What statute is that?
Sorry?
What statute is that?
No, it's over when you enter the
Gotcha.
campus.
So what if I came in from a different entrance?
Same thing. No,
There's no signage.
no, but that's why we're here to let you know.
Oh yeah, no, you guys can't just make stuff up. I mean, can you guys just say that the Fifth Amendment's gone, or that the Fourth Amendment's gone, or that you guys are just gonna randomly arrest me for breathing air? I mean, can you just make up anything you want and do whatever you want?
It's a hospital.
Well, it is. It's also public property, and also this is a museum right here. So I'm gonna swap batteries really quick. And walk this way if you want to walk with me. All right, I had to change batteries, had my body-worn camera running the entire time though. All right, I had to change batteries, had my body-worn camera running the entire time though. So we're gonna come over here, get some photos of the officers' quarters. So this parade ground right here, large, this would have been one of those places where you would have come to. I don't know if they did PT back in the day, but this would have been one of those places that they would have come to, like for formations and things like that out here, payday activities and those sorts of things. Now I just want to demonstrate something here of just how absolutely fundamentally ridiculous the argument is that you can't be on this chunk of state-owned property. In other words, my property, your property, everyone's property, is because you've got this museum. It is meant to be seen. This sign paid for in part by the City of Lakewood Lodging Tax Grant. This is meant to be here, to be observed, to interact with, to, you know, within lawful ways. Here we go. It's on the National Register of Historic Places of the United States Department of Interior. So the idea that you couldn't be here recording, taking photographs, is absolutely fundamentally flawed, silly, and ridiculous. What's not ridiculous is how cool these cannons are, though. Apparently called a Napoleon cannon, used in the Civil War. Wow. Amazing to contemplate, you know, these weapons being used in an angry fashion. Boy, oh boy, I think you guys have gotten yourselves into a pickle here. I think you guys have really put yourselves in a position to be in quite the pickle. Oddly enough, if you get on over to those officers' quarters over there, you'd be surprised at what's on the side of the house. It's a big old plaque, and it says that building's on the National Historical Registry. It's a museum location to come and check out. From the United States Department of Interior, not the North Korean Department of Interior. So I know you guys may have just gotten back from training in North Korea. Part of that training's just how to be hateful of constitutional liberties, how to be a tyrant, be abusive, try to do everything that you can to try to abuse one's liberties. And if that is the case, well done on your training. You're definitely doing good so far, but yikes. So are they sending the SWAT team over, or are they actually bringing people in on Blackhawks from like Fort Lewis or McCord? Maybe like an air assault, something like that? No idea. It's gonna keep it super secret, kind of a secret squirrel thing. All right, fair enough. Well, we will, I guess, wait for Lakewood Police Department. Ironic too, by the way, speaking of the city of Lakewood, they have a sign, a little display over there, donated by the city of Lakewood, showing off this museum. So that's interesting. Now, I'd politely suggest to you gentlemen here doing security at this public campus, this publicly open campus, I'd express serious caution about trying to violate my liberties. All right, so these guys are saying that there is a sign up here that says you can't record. Maybe it's right over here, I don't know. No photos allowed in hospital grounds. Zero statute to support that. What makes you think that it's lawful?
There's an RCW with the sign that says no photography on the grounds.
Guess what? Also, on Western hospital grounds, also slavery is allowed again. So the 13th Amendment's completely void on here. Just want to let you guys know that they can do whatever they want. So I'm gonna get a picture of this. Absolutely no RCW. Are you guys literally out of your minds? I just looked at that. There's no statute, there is nothing that lawfully declares you can't take photo, video, and audio here. But I will share with you, since it's fantasy makeup day for the law, I think today we're gonna just suspend the 15th Amendment. We're also gonna suspend the 6th, but just on Western Hospital grounds. So just because we can do whatever we want here at Western Hospital, we can suspend liberties, we can do whatever we want. Break the law, attack people, but there's no consequences for it, right? Does that in any way sound rational or well-grounded in anything realistic? Of course it doesn't. You don't just come onto apparently incarcerated Hogwarts land and then just make up laws and do whatever you want. You know that that's not lawful. I don't know if you took an oath as a security officer to protect the Washington State Constitution and the federal Constitution, but if you did, shame on you. You should know better. You should know that you cannot enforce unlawful edicts. You absolutely know that. Let's make this germane. What if some African American person came onto the grounds, they said, "I'm sorry, sir, we don't let African Americans on property here. It's just, that's how it is." Would you enforce that if they had a sign that said that? Of course you wouldn't. That's ridiculous. So if you can't just make up whatever laws you want and expect them to be followed, then we should probably sit here and realize, that's probably unlawful too. There's no statute that grants that authority. It's called the First Amendment, man. I'm here working on a story as a member of the press. And you guys are sitting here trying to get a lawsuit. I'd really suggest not doing that. All right, so that sign, the unlawful sign, is right there. Where I came on property further east, there was no signage. So first of all, as you can see, this is an open campus. There is nothing that restricts access to this campus at all. So there's no signs that say authorized personnel only, no trespassing, etc. Okay? There's just a sign for Make It Up Friday that says you have all of your liberties except for the first. No First Amendment allowed here. It's going away. And they're just making it up. So, yeah, that's what's going on. We're still waiting for Lakewood. I'm sure they're going to get here probably never, because Lakewood is a violent hellhole and just chaotic landscape of crime. So they're probably actually working out on real crimes, not made up ones, by the Goonies here, and they're investigating for the treasure of eliminating people's liberties. So we're still going to wait here. Hey, just to let you know, I'm going to give it about another 5 minutes up here, but I'm actually here working on something today. So if they don't show up within the next 5 minutes, I'm going to get back to work on campus. So get my video, audio, and photographs. I do want to let you know, though, my story has nothing to do with the people that are incarcerated here. So I won't be taking any pictures of people, and even if I incidentally got pictures of people that are incarcerated here, not you and others out here, but I would not actually publish those online because my story has nothing to do with them. So except for just incidentally for the fact that they happen to be here against their wishes. Hey, security. Hey, any chance you'd be interested in maybe like a ride-along guided tour? I mean, we're probably going to be here for hours waiting for the Lakewood City Police Department to show up. So Would you be interested in having me do a ride along with you? You can show the finer points of the campus.
No, I can't do that.
Can't do that?
No.
Would you like to do a ride / walk along?
No.
I could walk, you could drive, and you could just kind of provide a guided tour,
No,
show
I
the
can't.
best aspects of the campus.
No, I can't do
Really?
that.
Come on, man. I think I feel like we're crossing something that we should have crossed earlier. Like things are getting friendlier now.
No, I can't do that, man.
Oh, come on, man. How about this?
See,
How about this?
You're not authorized. You wasn't given permission to come out here and take any photographs.
Yeah.
You gotta verify all that stuff. You just can't come out here on your own and start taking pictures.
Yeah, I know the First Amendment. I mean, I forgot that Governor Ferguson repealed the First Amendment of the United States
Right now,
Constitution.
you're on private property, man. We told you.
Private property? This is a state hospital.
We told you to leave nicely. You wouldn't leave.
Oh my gosh. We're not doing the private property thing, are we?
We don't have no choice. We gotta run everybody out. You don't have no business here.
I do have business here. I have
What
press,
business
I have
do you
press
have
business.
You're not a patient.
Right, I'm a member of the press.
You're
I'm
not
working
here
on a
to-
story
you're not
about
here
this
to visit
facility.
anybody. You're
Correct.
out here taking photos, and you know you're not supposed to be out here taking photographs. We asked you to leave nicely, and you wouldn't leave.
If there was a sign out front that said murder is allowed from 1 to 3 p.m. on Thursdays, would you think that's lawful or not? Would you allow people to just commit murder during those 2 hours? Just be like, well, the sign says it,
No,
so we'll let it happen.
So you just can't come out here on your own and start photographing and taking pictures. You can't
Gotcha.
do that.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Is that because? Oh my gosh! Hold on a minute. We lost the war with North Korea.
You can't
We're
do
now
that.
in North Korea.
Yeah,
Breaking
but
news,
we're not in
everyone.
North Korea. You in the States now.
Breaking news. Apparently, North Korea
don't
has
have nothing to
finally
do with
won the
North
war
Korea.
against the United States of
Telling
America.
you what's going on here in the United
And we
States.
are now under total lockdown, no freedoms. And apparently the Western State Hospital is now private property. Even though you could look up the Revised Codes of Washington, Title 72, Chapter 23, and find out that it's a state hospital. It's not private property. It's public property. In fact, his coworker, D'Angelo, admitted earlier, it's an open campus, and you can record in disagreement with his coworker and this gentleman right here. So we've got a competition going on about whose Juris Doctorate in state law, I know that's oddly specific, but work with me, is the winner chicken dinner. I'm guessing he's going to maintain his viewpoint that you cannot be here lawfully recording because it's now unlawful because North Korea won. So, yikes. Nothing.
So what actually possessed you to come out here and start photographing and taking pictures?
I'm working on a story, like I said,
Yeah, well you gotta have authorization to do that.
to work on a story. So the First
Yeah.
Amendment requires authorization.
You gotta come out here and say you just can't come do it on your own.
Gotcha. You just can't
You
use
gotta
your...
call and say, hey, can I come out here? And if they give you authorization, they'll tell us, hey, he can go out there and take
Gotcha.
photographs.
Do they also tell you what kinds of words that you can say?
No.
Gotcha. So
No.
can I say, hello, security officer, or is that an offense to the rules
It has
of...
nothing to do with us. This is way
No, I'm talking about
above my-
speech. What speech are we allowed to have here?
See, and actually, like, you violating the patient's rights, coming out here taking videos and pictures.
RCW 9A 7330 is really clear. It's a two-party consent state if there's an expectation of privacy. There's no expectation of privacy in public. We're in public right now. It's an open campus. There's a museum right there. Yeah.
But that's our job, to keep intruders and everybody else off this campus that don't belong here.
Oh, now I understand.
That's why we're here.
Now I understand. You think I'm a North Korean infiltrator spy?
Now, see, I
Okay.
didn't say that.
That makes more sense. Now, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I'm just saying we can't just let anybody come up on this.
Well, how's it going, man?
It's going great. How's it going with you?
Not too shabby. Just having a better conversation with security officer fill in the blank. How about you?
Well, how come he's on campus with a camera?
What's that?
How come he's on campus with a camera?
How come I am? I'm working on a story. I'm pressed.
What story is that?
It's actually about two things. The museum here, the historical museum and whatnot. And then also I got some leads from some folk about the state of the campus and allegedly some pretty unusual behavior.
How come you're in a mask though?
I'm glad you asked that.
We're not in COVID times.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. Just generally when I wake up in the morning, I know I sound very youthful, but I am an adult, so I just dress myself the way I want to. Sometimes I put my pants on backwards. I know, a little awkward maybe, but sometimes I do.
There's a lot of sarcasm coming out of your tone.
Oh, I'm just playing around, man. Come on.
Yeah, but still, how come you're on campus with a camera?
Because I can be. I'm a member of the press, and I can be here. Any member of the public can be, though, because we're all press. Your press, your press.
We still ask the press to leave, don't we?
Not unless we just got invaded and taken over by North Korea. We actually have.
We can't ask the press to leave.
No,
Really?
not unless they're breaking the law. Now, I do want to make clear.
Well, on campus, did you get clarification to get on campus with the camera?
Oh, I don't need it. It's already authorized.
Who authorized it?
Well, there's some really old guys about 250 years ago. They sat down and they're like, man, this whole king of Great Britain, this guy's a jerk.
Right here.
And
he's a character. You know that?
They started penning what was called
listen,
the Bill of Rights.
Capitan, I understand we got the Bill of Rights. I understand.
All right.
I know from the back of the foot to the front of the inside of it. But I'm
really?
just saying, did you get from clarification from here to come on campus with the camera?
Oh, yeah. No,
we got a policy, no cameras on.
Yeah, policy doesn't override the United States Constitution.
But we can still ask you to leave, right?
Oh, you could ask. You could ask me to, pick up your truck and, run around with it on my shoulder. You could ask all sorts of stuff.
Got a lot of sarcasm coming out of your tone.
Well, I mean, I generally don't like being told as press that by other grown adults that I got to do something or not do something when I'm doing it lawfully.
Well, we're going to find it. I understand you're doing it lawfully. It's fantastic. But there's a way to get you off this ground, and I'll find it in 2 seconds.
Okay, we'll find out. What's up with the anger of that? That makes no sense. I think we're having a pretty cordial conversation.
Well, everybody's different in their own way, shape, or form.
See,
I try to be nice.
Well, you are being nice. I mean, we're disagreeing, right?
Yeah,
we're disagreeing.
You got your political views and this and the other, but I told you it has nothing to do with what I enforce.
I have my legal views. I don't have political.
Right, they're legal, whatever. But we got rules that we abide by out here too.
Okay. All right. Didn't even stop. Look at that. Didn't even stop. Wow. Are you seriously going to write a ticket for that when you just ran that stop sign? Are you actually serious? The hypocrisy.
This your car?
No. Oh. I parachuted in, man.
I'll stay back.
I did a halo jump. Hey, you can get a picture of me, man. You want to get a selfie with me? No. Come on, man. Seriously, you just ran a stop sign. You're actually going to ticket somebody for that? Come on. Don't do that. That's pretty uncalled for, man. Tisk, tisk. Not a good look for Western State Hospital. In fact, actually, this guy being salty, I'm going to submit a public records request to him right now. Hey, security officer, I'm going to submit a public records request to you right now. I'd like it submitted to anonymous citizen WA at protonmail.com. I want all logs and records from today for you writing tickets or making any reports, anything along those lines for your work shift today. And I want that submitted again to anonymous citizen WA at protonmail.com. You got 5 days to respond in accordance with RCW 4256 section 520. I would highly suggest that you comply with that and do as you're told. Otherwise, there's going to be civil consequences. So that public records request has been submitted. It's been submitted in person and orally in accordance with 4414-03006. Again, I'd suggest you do the right thing here, buddy. I don't know if that's your boss or not, but he's failing to accept the public records request right now. You guys might want to get on that and fix that, because I'm telling you right now, it's 5 days to get a notice from that servant for an acknowledgement that a public records request has been submitted. Not to get the records themselves, but I have submitted that. Is Western State Hospital going to accept that public records request?
You said is Western State going to do it?
Yep. You're a public agent. You're a state employee. You can submit it to any employee, orally, in person, at any state agency, I'm submitting that public records request. Are you guys going to accept it? Have you had any training on the Public Records Act?
Nope.
Fair enough. You know what? That actually
Go ahead, let me-
What's that?
you know what?
What?
At this point, I'm through conversating.
Okay.
Go ahead, let me-
All right. All right. So I'm going to resume heading around campus, getting my work done. So I think it's pretty clear. I mean, it's almost 2.5 hours now that PD is not going to show up. So I'm going to declare this a knee bending exercise by Western State Hospital. So next time I'll bring my papal ring so we can maybe get a kiss on the ring by Western State Hospital as well. But I'm going to get back to Freedom. So you guys have a good rest of your day. Maybe stop writing people.
Don't leave too early.
Well, it's been 2.5 hours.
Don't leave. Stick around some more.
Well, I am. I'm going to go get back to work. I'm just saying, like,
Just stick around right here.
why would you say that?
Jesus loves you. Yes, I know.
Let's see, look at that.
So we gotta find out to the door.
A little better there. Yeah, I am not going to waste the rest of my day where I have to get work done, and it's been 2.5 hours, man.
15 minutes.
Huh?
That's about 20 minutes.
20 minutes, right. I was told they were going to be here right away not long ago. So,
And see, the funny thing in reference to folks being right away when you have weapons.
what's that?
Don't worry. Take your time. Take your time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll head back on over there and finish up my work. You have a good day, okay? But with that being said, I think we have proven that Western State Hospital is unlawfully presenting signs purporting to restrict access to people to photograph, take video, audio, etc. So that is not okay. And as you can see with the sign, there is no statute, no administrative code. There is nothing anywhere that says you may not take photos of here on this campus that has any lawful support for it. So, that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that all notifications bell so you can be first right in the release. You can follow me on X at I.A.M Auditing, on Facebook at Inland Auditing Media. And if you want to help keep my feet on the streets, you guys know what to do. You can go to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next location. Bye for now.
Welcome to the October 2025 SEO keywords, phrases, and a little philosophy part of the video that only the most hardcore hear. If you're still here, you're not just a viewer. You're part of the small circle of liberty lovers who support my work to the end. Literally, you care profoundly about the First Amendment, the truth, and about calling out unconstitutional behavior wherever it hides. So, as I've been doing lately, I'll be closing with some real-world keywords and phrases as well as some more real-world thoughts. If you're curious what helps this channel grow, what tells the algorithm we're not bots, it's what I'm about to say. And if you're just here for the keywords, hey, no problem with that at all. But maybe stick around to hear something that's helped me make sense of the times we're living in. So let's get into the keywords and phrases and then into a little bit of philosophy. Reasonable, articulatable suspicion. No RAS, no ID. Do you suspect me of a crime? Attainment without suspicion. Unlawful stop and ID. Terry stop abuse. constitutional carry encounter, rights violation caught on camera, Fourth Amendment audit, warrantless search exposed, probable cause versus suspicion, Freedom of Information Act denied, FOIA denied, government misconduct caught, body cam transparency, badge accountability, misconduct complaint process, auditing public funds, open records inspection, retaliation for public records request, officer meltdown on camera, public servant rage caught live, Karen confronts cop watcher, tyrant loses it in City Hall, security guard threatens journalist, aggressive cop exposed, you're not allowed to film here, public freakout at federal building, I know my rights moment, passive resistance wins again, city council meeting audit, county courthouse confrontation, DMV meltdown audit, recording in public library, school board public comment, filming on public sidewalk, USPS audit gone wrong, sheriff's office transparency test, mayor's office visit, police station ID refusal, ethics and public accountability. What is public interest journalism? Is filming a form of protest? History of the First Amendment, natural rights versus legal rights, how rights get eroded. Now let's get into a little bit of philosophy here. I want to discuss briefly deontological grounding. So we got to start with, what is deontology? Deontology is an ethical theory that judges the morality of an action based on whether it adheres to a set of rules or duties rather than on its consequences, which would be called consequentialism. And a great quote from a now long deceased philosopher, Immanuel Kant, quote, act in such a way that you treat humanity, whether in your own person or in the person of another, always as an end and never as a means only, end quote. To me, this means that no badge, no title, and no authority justifies violating someone's rights for convenience. Every time I stand on a sidewalk with a camera, I remember this. Their discomfort is not more important than your dignity. From Marcus Aurelius of Rome in his book Meditations, quote, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it, end quote. Auditors and citizen journalists alike are accused of provocation. However, isn't the real provocation when government employees lie to you, deny you access, or punish you for exposing the truth? We don't create the injustice, we document it. From the Supreme Court of the United States in 2011, the case Glick versus Cuniff. The filming of government officials engaged in their duties in a public place, including police officers, is a form of speech protected by the First Amendment, end quote. You'd be shocked how many officers do not know this or pretend not to. Glick versus Cuniff is the case I carry with me along with others, in print and in memory, every time I record. From Sun Tzu, because war is constant. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Silence, the camera, a calm refusal to ID. That's how we win without fighting. That's what makes the boot shake. And finally, here are some questions for all of you, and I'd love to see your comments in the comment section. Have you ever asserted your rights in public? And if so, what happened? What's the worst excuse a government employee has ever given you? Do you think filming in public should be restricted in any way? Which amendment do you think is most misunderstood? Do you think city councils should be filmed at all times? I want to thank you all for listening in all the way to the end, and make sure you look for the November release, which I'm going to do my best to get out before November hits. Thanks for watching, and thank you for your support.